checked if a form has been submitted. Now that we know that a form has been submitted, we check how do we collect information from a form, from a HTML form using PHP. This is gonna check if a form has been submitted using the post method. Cool. So now we collect information. What information do we have there? We've got variables, name. We've got variables surname. We've got variables email. We've got address. How do we get the information from this? We get the information from that by using post and the name of the variable, name in this case. In that txt say name, txt email, and txt address. Don't have this name, we need to go and remember putting it there. There we go. Let me save those. Very good. But now let's print this. Echo, remember echo allows you to print as multiple variables as possible, just for you to see what is in there. Let me say submit that. It says Bongani Mabunda email at whatever.com address. It means that all the information has been collected now. Now, further to that, you are expected to say is set that, and then question that, and then say, okay, if that is set, then give that value to that variable, otherwise give it nothing. This will mean, so you can see it, do we have information in this? A set means, do we have this variable? Yes, if we do have this variable, then take the information from that variable and give it to this variable here, or give it nothing there, because this means if this variable for whatever reason has not got any information, then this will be the value of this variable. So you will be able to use it going forward, because if you do not give it information, then this will raise an error saying that you are trying to use a variable that you did not initialize. So this makes sure that this variable has been initialized. So you give it a value. You can give it any value that you want for a default, whatever that variable is. In my case, the default is nothing, so I put 2 colons there. So I'm going to repeat the same for all my variables. I'm going to do that here as well, I'm going to do it here as well. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to change txt, say name, txt, say name, this will be txt, email, This will be txt email. This will be txt address, and that will be txt address. So I hope you can remember this. It just simply means, if I would recap, is set checks, does this variable exist? If it does, then yes, I'm going to give you that information from that variable. Otherwise, I'll give you nothing, just to be sure that there's no errors. Then we can start the processing of the here. Okay. So you're going to process your information here, you're going to print here. However you'd like to process it here, that's entirely up to you. You could do whatever you want to do. But for now, we're focusing on how do we collect the information that is there. Then maybe in the processing, you start validating it, putting it in a file or putting it in a database, and then printing the results when you start printing. But for now, we're done. We just focus on that. So let's test our code first before we finish the course. We go there, we say Jonathan J. Pro jj@jj.com, and we say Jonathan@j.com, and then submit. Then it's collected all the information from that form. But if you submit Jonathan only, skip that and say jj@jj.com, then you say address, whatever it is, and submit. It's gonna have a name, it's gonna have that, because there's no space, there's a space there, but you cannot see it because it's just a space. So it doesn't break and say, but I was looking for say name and I couldn't find it. It still runs, but it just couldn't find this other stuff. So it has an initial value. And because it has an initial value, it means it's gonna still continue to work. That's it for now. We will continue on our next tutorial. We'll be writing the information into a file, and then on the other tutorial maybe we could read the information from the file. But that's it for now.